Cancel.
Schweezy.
What is the point of working hard to be your best self if your best self will always be worse than someone else's best self? So I would say the first thing that comes to my mind when you ask this question would be, not the question, the first thing I would always tell anyone who would ask me a fucking question like this would be stop comparing yourself to others. Because and I'm going to give a rant. Because this is a podcast, and this is where I give rants. But this rant isn't just for you. This is also for me as well, because I literally struggle with this, and I have to tell myself this constantly, that you should stop comparing yourself to others. Because comparing yourself to others is just not a healthy mindset to live your life. Because if you continue to do that, like, your life doesn't get better. It just gets worse because you're trying to better someone else, and you can never better yourself. Was it Dave Mustaine? Is he's from Megadeth? Like, he got kicked out of Metallica, and then he created Megadeth. And Megadeth, very successful band, did the gambit, they're very successful. However, he was kicked out of, I don't even know if it's Dave Mustaine, I think that's his name. Anyways, though, he was the former guitarist of Metallica. And Metallica also wanted to do big and better things. And, I think Metallica is probably a bigger band than Megadeth. But at the same time, if you're that guy, you're just jealous of Metallica's fame because they kicked you out and you did all these things out of spite. And I do say I can do all things through spite that strengthens me. But at the same time, you can't be living that way. That's a book I read. I learned that from The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. It's Mark Manson. Yeah, it's Mark Manson. It's not Charlie Manson. I always think about that. But no, it's a good book. It's good at prioritizing what you should give a fuck. Giving a fuck. That's the idea of the book. Prioritize. It's good telling you prioritize what you should give a fuck about and what you shouldn't give a fuck about, and everything you keep in between. And shit like that. But yeah, so comparing yourself to someone else and trying to live up to them in revenge or whatever, it's not a good thing. But yeah, no, why you should work hard to be your best self is because you should be the best. As her boy GMC for show, I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. Swag. Yeah, no, you should always strive to be a good person of yourself, because at the end of the day, life is short. We only have so long to live. And so you want to be the best version of yourself that you want to be. And you want to, you're thinking about what's the point of it? Because, if I'm going to exist, I'm going to exist the best way possible. And you should be existing the best way you possibly can be. That's what I think about it. But I think the biggest problem is comparing yourself to others, because that's just a long rabbit hole you're never going to get over, like I talked about Megadeth and Metallica. But something you're never going to get over, and something that's going to be in the back of your mind for the rest of your life. I'm going to prove to this person a point. That person doesn't give a shit. That person's a fucking loser. So think about that.
Thank you for watching this clip. Watch it again or watch something else.